Hi, I'm Leanne from Bat Lady Herbals, and welcome to my video. So today we're doing episode 2 in my trail review series, and we decided to show you around one of our favorite trails, or groupings of trails, in Central Florida. Now we are starting off at the Barr St Trailhead, and you might hear some familiar names coming out of my mouth because the trail that we're going to go on today actually hooks up with the trail that we talked about the last video, and that was the Flagler trail. But today we're going through the Little Big Econ State Forest. And just to let you know, parking at the Barr St Trailhead and starting out, they actually do ask for a fee per person, close to $2 of a fee. So just bring a couple of dollars, put it in the box, or you can go to the website and pay ahead of time. Or if you're like me and my husband, you could have an annual pass and not have to worry about it. So join me on this wonderful little adventure through one of my favorite trails. So just so you know, this is all the information you need to be able to camp overnight in the Little Big Econ Forest. So here we have a rumex species, common name of sheep sorrel. And this is one of the plants I grew up eating out of my yard. And what makes it really cool is that right next to it we have some toad flax, which is this little purple flower. And then we have the state flower of coreopsis, or tick seed. Now, this little sheep sorrel or rumex is under a beautiful example of a sweet gum. You can see the star-shaped leaves, and all on the ground here you can see all of those little sweet gum balls. You really don't want to be walking barefoot around here. So here we have a whole bunch of one of my favorite flowers to see on a trail. Now, one of the reasons I really like these flowers is because the leaves are usually variegated, meaning they have two colors, usually green and purple. They're usually in a shape of like a violin, guitar, or something similar. And that's what gives them their common name of lyre leaf sage. However, in certain areas, they don't get that variegation. This patch, I don't see it, but I still love the beautiful purple flowers nonetheless. So this is one of the first branches of the trail. And as you see, there's lots of trails that like to connect to these. Today, we're going to head for the Flagler Trail Bridge, which this sign says about 2.5 miles. But from here to where we filmed the other day is about 10 miles. So you definitely have the option of keeping on going. And you never know what you're going to find as far as side trails go. And here we see our first sight of the Econ River, which the trail we're following today kind of meanders along with. All kinds of habitats that we're going to wander through on this trail. It goes through all kinds of places, but I'm partial to the wooded areas. So here we have a flower that I absolutely love running across. It's one of our native edibles, although you have to prepare it a specific way to cook out the toxins. Now, it's called Cherokee coral bean or southern coral bean. And one of the reasons I wanted to share this with you is because usually you find the leaves or you find the blooms. Very, very rarely do you find them at the same time. At this point, we've passed several forks in the road, or in the trail, and just wanted to share with you this one with a sign clearly marked, making sure we're going in the right direction. Check out all the birds, the woodpeckers. We're surrounded. Check out all the wildflowers growing up the bank. A little bit of toadflax, some tasselflower, Caesar weed. Yeah. Water might be beautiful, but some of the biggest gators I've seen in my life, I've seen on this river. So I think I err on the side of caution and don't want to get in the water here. Now, I've done a video on this plant before, but the video that I did, it had berries all over it, and it was a much larger bush. This is beautyberry, which is a Florida hiker's best friend. So getting to know this plant during all seasons is a great idea because it helps get rid of mosquitoes. Just take the fresh leaf, crumble it up a little bit, rub it all over yourself to keep away the bugs. Check out this gorgeous willow. Just swaying in the breeze. Willows are wonderful for pain relief and to make natural toothbrushes out of. So we are almost at the bridge. You can see it in the background. And this is where we're going to leave you guys today. Thank you for joining us on this wonderful adventure on one of our favorite trails. Once again, I'm Leanne from Bat Lady Herbals. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell if you want to be kept up to date with notifications on when I post things. You can find my blog all about a lot of the native herbs here in Florida and a couple that aren't so native at batladyherbals.com. If you'd like to have me out in your backyard to see what nature might have in store for you that you might not be aware of, feel free to email me about backyard tours. Don't forget that I do have some t-shirts and stuff on Teespring, so feel free to shop around there. If you like what I'm doing and would like to see more and support this channel, feel free to find me on Patreon and become a patron. Now, all the links to this are going to be down below, as well as links to a couple videos on plants that we have encountered here on this trail. If you have any questions or comments, I'm always glad to hear them. Please leave them down below. And have a wonderful day.
So at least one person described a more pleasurable experience of eating another human being rather than eating willow bark.